Hello everyone, Mystic Magic Lady here. I'm going to go and check into the energy for today, July 14th, 2021. Whenever you see this will be the right time for you though. Okay, what's the energy for today? Possible challenge that we may face and outcomes. Thank you, Spirit. What's today's energy? Okay. There may be a little bit of confusion today, and some of you have a lot of choices, and perhaps maybe a little bit of confusion as to which direction to go in. Maybe not sure what your heart is really aligned with, which direction to go. There's also a feeling of this kind of dreamy feeling with this astrology with the planet Neptune being in Pisces. You may want to look into that energy because that's a bit of a dreamy type of confusing energy that we all might be experiencing. Okay, what's the possible challenge here we're faced with? What's the challenge here? One moment, let me grab those. Too many cards falling. Alright, Spirit. So what is the challenge with this Seven of Cups here? What is the challenge today? Some of you might be just feeling a little bit dreamy, a little bit of confusion, illusion, maybe a lot of choices. Not really sure which direction you want to go in, because the best direction is where your heart is aligned. And what is the challenge here? Okay. So the challenge for some of you may be feeling a completion within the community or some group project. There may be a challenge to really feel the support in your group situation. So maybe you're not really feeling support. There may be a challenge to feel some support from your family, like people got your back. This could be a challenge in a work situation, maybe not feeling like the whole group is working together or supporting you. There's also maybe a challenge in maybe completing something within a group or within the family dynamics here. And maybe that is why you're feeling there's like some confusion, a lot of choices, and it's like the challenge here really is feeling support from, those around you, either your friends, your coworkers, your family. What's the outcome here? Okay. So the outcome, we got two cards here. So Judgment and the Four of Swords. So there is definitely a need to take a rest and get in balance with yourself, because there is an energy of some confusion and illusions, and maybe not feeling like you have some support from your group or family, and there is definitely some healing that's a little blocked right now. And for some of you, because there's some choices, it looks like, and some confusion, and you're not sure which direction to go in, there may be a challenge to feel support from the group dynamics there. And there's also a decision that may be hard to make. There's like a judgment call or a decision that some of you might have to make, and you just kind of challenged because you're not sure which direction to go in. There's a need to really take a time out and rest, take a time out from any conflict, any decision making, and regain some balance, and try to clear your head and gain some balance so you could get some insight and make some decisions. There's definitely some healing that's blocked, and for some of you are just probably may not be feeling your best today. Some of you just might be um, just low energy, it feels like. There's definitely some cleansing and some healing that looks like might need to be done here, and some alone time. It looks like there might be a need to step aside and really get some alone time so you could kind of get in touch with your intuition, your inner knowing, because there's a lot of confusion, it looks like, and a need to step away and just gain some clarity and some balance. Okay, clarify some of this energy. Spirit, what is the energy today here with the Seven of Cups? Clarify this. Confusion, choices. What do people need to know about this energy today? Oh, again, we got this Star card. Okay. So this came up yesterday about losing hope and really, wishing upon the stars for something to happen. So for some of you, there's definitely some confusion and some loss of, maybe loss of hope about something. You're confused. There may be some choices you need to make, and you're not sure which direction to go in. Perhaps because something that you had hoped for is not really going the way that you had wished for. Um, there's also this energy of needing to reconnect and needing to find hope in some situation again, and really to heal yourself. There's some, there's a need to regain some health. I think for some of you may not be feeling great, and there's like some emotional healing that needs to happen. But I also feel like physically, some of you just might not be feeling your best. I feel like there's a lot of choices, and you're not sure now which way to go, because something that you had hoped for, maybe you've given up a little bit on. Let's clarify the challenge here with this Ten of Discs. What's happening here? Okay. So yeah, the challenge here is, there's a need to get out of your head. Okay. I feel like the challenge is really taking the blindfolds off and getting out of your head, and trying to move forward and with some passion about something. There's a challenge here to get out of your head, to get out of feeling stuck and creating obstacles. within yourself. And there's a challenge with that to really feel like you have support. And I feel like that's kind of in your head. There's some illusions because there's illusion kind of energy. Some of you might have lost hope on a situation, on something that you really wish for. You're not really sure now if it's going to happen. I feel like a lot of you are kind of in your head, creating obstacles in your head and feeling stuck and really maybe feeling like people don't have your back, and there's a challenge to really move forward with some passion and to expansion in maybe some situation because you are you're stuck in your head. There's definitely like some negative thinking maybe going on, some just mental battles, those loops going over and over in your head about some situation with a group, or maybe a group project, family, or something where you're maybe feeling like you don't really have the support that you need to really move forward and expand with maybe some idea or something that you want to do that maybe you're kind of feeling like you've kind of given up hope on. Um, Okay, let's clarify the outcome here with this Four of Swords and the Judgment reversed. So, the need to regain balance, get out of your head, and let's clarify that. Take a time out. What do people need to know? What is the outcome here? Okay. So, yeah, a lot of you are feeling maybe left out of a situation, maybe feeling some lack, like you don't have enough. I feel like some of you are really like in your head, stuck in your head about a situation, not feeling the support from some friends or family to move forward with something that you really had hoped and hoped and wished to do. And the outcome here is saying that there is a need to regain some balance and take control of your life. And there's a need to really to look at where you're headed, what it is that you want to accomplish, okay? And really get out of the negative thinking. I'm picking up, there's, for some of you, really feeling like you're kind of left out, maybe left out of a situation or um, a group project or something, but there's a feeling of, like you're not enough. And this is all kind of going in your head. Um, there may be a need to really just quiet the mind, is what I'm hearing. Quiet the mind and regain focus on what direction it is that you want to go in, um, and really moving forward and taking control of your life. And also, for some of you, it's about a work situation and what it is that you want to do with in terms of how you're going to earn your money and taking control and moving forward. And for some of you, it's perhaps a group project, and you're kind of in your head because you want to push forward, but you're feeling like you don't really have the support that you need from the group. Okay, so there's a need to really quiet the mind, take time alone, center yourself, and try to not make any major judgment calls, and just really try to heal yourself and figure out what direction you want to take and move forward, because you really are the one in control of your own life, right? Um, Even though you may be working with other people, you still have the just the need to move forward however you want to move forward. Okay. I'm feeling like some of you really, there's a project or there's something that you're trying to move forward and you're really in your head. You can't make a decision, and you're really thinking negatively, maybe because, yeah, you don't feel like people are back behind you 100%. So yeah, definitely time to quiet your mind, get out of your head, get out of that negative thinking, negative thinking patterns that kind of can freeze us up, right? And then we get stuck and we can't move forward because we're just in our head thinking about all the what ifs or the shoulda, woulda, couldas, or or whatever the negative stuff is. So, yeah, let's get a message from the unicorns on this. And there's definitely a feeling, like I said, of some confusion, and perhaps there's, some illusions. And a lot of that negative thinking is illusionary. It's fears. It's, you're creating obstacles in your own head that don't exist, perhaps. Okay. And really, you need to balance yourself and make a judgment call and decide how you want to move forward and how you want to be in control of your life. Because you are in the driver's seat. For some of you, you may be letting the group or, friends, family, coworkers, you may be letting them override what you know it to be true for you. I feel like some of you might be kind of stuck in your head because you don't want to go against the groups or the friends or what other people are saying in a direction that you want to move forward in, but maybe you're feeling a little insecure and stuck in your head because you don't want to step outside of what other people are saying. What do you have advice for us, unicorn? Okay. Well, they say hello and goodbye. You'll soon see that this change will make things better. Okay. So there's some changes going on for some of you. Like I said, I feel like there may be a lot of confusion because there might be some choices. There may be a change happening here with the family dynamics or the work situation or something in your community or the group, which is leaving you feeling a little stuck in your head and maybe not sure which way to move forward and to expand into the direction you want to go in. Because changes can be scary. Changes are sometimes not always welcome. Changes sometimes, are happen and we don't expect it, or we get stuck in our head thinking that the changes are not going to go the way we want. There's some negative thinking. But yeah, don't be afraid. Try to get out of your head with any negative thought patterns and any changes that you are experiencing. Really try to believe that they're positive changes and that things will be better. Okay. Even though I feel like for some of you really are feeling like I feel like a lot of fear and anxiety about some choices and changes perhaps, and maybe you're kind of feeling a little off balance here too, and maybe, just not feeling your best self. So there's a need to really get out of your head, try to get some alone time to really get in touch with your own self and what it is that you want. And again, at the bottom of the deck, change I have here. So they're really highlighting that there's some big changes and that they're positive changes. For some of you, it's really big. It's maybe leaving a group situation, a new job, maybe a new set of friends, or just something new, and a new community. And these changes, though, are definitely leaving you feeling a little depleted and in your head and maybe running circles and fears about all the things that could go wrong, or things like that, and maybe feeling a little out of balance. So you do have control of your life, though, and you need to just kind of remember that and get out of the negative thinking and remember that these changes are going to be positive. Okay. So as uncomfortable as they might seem right now or scary, just know that something better is going to happen. And try not to get into your head too much. Get out of that stinking thinking, they call it. So, yeah. All right. Well, I hope something resonated with you today. And please take care of yourself. Go easy on yourself. And know that any changes you're experiencing are going to lead to something better and positive. Okay. All right. Have a great day. And I hope to see you soon. Love and light.